that
Oh my
they're
gosh.
dealing with. They're just kind of checked out as a parent. So, um, trying to get them involved in, um, helping their child move forward is a very difficult task as a therapist.
Well, they land up with you because they want you to fix something. So I've often,
Oh yeah, I'm totally the dad substitute. I've seen this again and again over the years.
well, and my wife's a school teacher and it's gotten worse. Parents are afraid of their children. They're afraid to say, I'm afraid my child won't like me.
Right, exactly.
Okay, well, yeah, you're going to have to risk that. And they might not like you for a while, but you're the parent. You're not their friend. They can have lots of friends. They've only got one parent. You're going to have to learn to do this. And again, Peterson sort of came on with this and there's still a reaction to him. Well, that's being mean. No, that's not being mean because the truth is you help raise that child and they won't wind up in jail. If the first person that says no to a kid is a cop, you have not done your job.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that
Ye-
every kid's going to wind up seeing a cop, but I mean that this is a systemic problem in our society right now, and it's getting worse.
Yeah, boundaries. It's all about
Yeah,
boundaries.
yeah,
Boundaries are being torn down in every sector of our
yeah.
society, from the families to the greater, to communities, cities, cultures.
Yeah. And
All boundaries have to be
and it's driving
destroyed.
my wife crazy because what's going on in the schools now is that schools are taking away the very limited set of things that teachers have, little things that pinch a little. And when I mean pinch, I mean you're going to lose some of your recess. No, you can't do that. And it's like, and then then you talk to the parents. Okay, well, why isn't Johnny doing better in school? Well, is does Johnny have any reason to do better in school? And it's the difficulty is that children are really going to suffer because of
Yeah,
this. And
yeah,
if you start, yeah, I mean, Peterson's talked about this too. I mean, you start young when they're 3 and 4, and you start with very small things, and they learn as they grow. And they're not all kids are the same. Some will be more rebellious, some less. It's a very complex thing, but it's if you're having to deal with this stuff when your kid is 21, it's a lot harder than having had to deal with it productively when they were 3 to 6.
yeah.
If you do that work well when they're 3 to 6, when they're 21, I mean, my children did not. I mean, people always roll their eyes, talk about teenagers. And I don't want to be too judgy with respect to this because every kid is different, but we didn't have any problem with our kids when they were teenagers. Um, and they respected their parents. They feared their parents. They probably feared their mother more than their father in some ways. But I mean, this is what parenting has always been, and we as a culture have lost this, and we're going to pay for that loss. And the problem is that often lessons learned too late have to be learned harder
Right.
than when they were small and they sat down for a little time out and they learned that, well, if you maybe do this good thing, then you don't get the time out, then you get these other good things, and you get little stickers and stars, and